The problem with Rotten Tomatoes as an aggregator for professional critics' opinions and audiences' reactions towards a movie is that it nullifies all nuance. No matter how many redeeming qualities it may have, a movie can only be fresh or rotten. Without a middle ground, some good movies are unfairly deemed rotten. At the height of his stardom, Eddie Murphy was best known for his wild comedy roles. However, in 1992, he changed artistic direction with Boomerang. The rom-com stars a more subdued but nuanced, grounded Murphy, alongside an impressive cast of supporting players. Unfortunately, the film has been deemed rotten. Boomerang owed its lukewarm reception to critics and audiences who either dismissed Murphy's attempt to break out of his mold or didn't care for its depiction of a black romantic comedy. Boomerang was only celebrated later by viewers who now respect Murphy's creative risk and what the movie achieved for on-screen representation. In 2009, Jennifer's Body was made in part to capitalize on Megan Fox's stardom, but it backfired. Critics and audiences dismissed Fox's attempt to branch out as a brainless movie that had nothing to offer beyond her looks. Jennifer's Body was deemed rotten, with most negative reactions citing Fox's performance as the movie's downfall. It's hard not to see the negativity as another symptom of the online hate that Fox received in the late 2000s. Because it was so quickly dismissed at the time, Jennifer's Body was a campy and satirical cult hit years later. It was written by Diablo Cody. Now it's seen as a defiant and gory feminist film that's anything but a rotten movie. Video game movies have been ridiculed for so long that many still think the subgenre is cursed to mediocrity. On the contrary, Silent Hill broke the curse almost 20 years ago. Even when compared to today's video games, films, and shows, Silent Hill stands above them all in terms of its story and the sheer passion and artistry on display. Silent Hill worked as a loose representation of the games and as a standalone horror movie. However, it was dismissed as yet another inane video game movie at the time of its release. Despite its terrible sequel, Silent Hill endured for years, and it's still considered by its fans as the video game movie to beat.